Morning, I'm up and ready. It's 7:30. Today is the first day of my potato diet. So I'm doing this with one of my friends and I am going to track my progress to see if it actually is as good as it is meant to be. So I've weighed my potatoes and I am going to start off my day with a black coffee. I usually have it with milk, but you can't have milk, so I'm going to have a black coffee. I am going to have some sugar-free vanilla because I can't have it without anything sweet in there. So this is the beginning of the first day. So I will let you know later on how I got on, what I ate, and whether I found it filling or not. Bye. Just a quick update. I feel like I cannot bear to look at another potato. I've just finished boiling my allowance for today and just the thought of eating them is just putting me off. And I'm having cravings. Me and my friend are having cravings for food that we don't even eat. So she told me that she's got craving for McDonald's. She doesn't even eat McDonald's. So I'm not really sure if that's a normal side effect of this potato diet. But I think if the objective is to just put you off eating, it's definitely working because I just do not want to eat those potatoes. So it's day 3 and it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Quick recap. So I've been doing the potato diet for 2 days now. It's not been easy for the first 2 days. I have had headaches. I have struggled to eat the potatoes. I think it's just an appetite thing. But I was reading up yesterday and I think the objective is so that the foods are meant to be quite bland so that you only eat when you're hungry. And I think that is definitely working because I am not excited to eat those potatoes. So I do feel like now I'm only eating when my body really needs it, which is probably a good thing. So I'm hoping that if by the time I get to the end of today, I should find it easier to get to the end of the week. I am doing it with a friend of mine and I would definitely recommend, if you can do this diet, do it with a friend because it does help to keep each other motivated. I felt like I just wanted to give up yesterday. I did start getting headache, but yeah, your friend's support and motivation does help. So we're determined to get to the end of today. Hi everyone, so I wanted to give you my final update. I've got to the end of my potato diet. So how did I get on with it? So I started off by doing 5 days. You can do 5 to 7 days or you can do 3 to 5 days. I did a lot of reading and there's no consistent approach to this. The only consistency is that you can only eat potatoes, you can't eat anything else. Although I did see some YouTube videos where people were having, ketchup and this and that and the other. I did keep it quite strict. I just had boiled potatoes with salt and pepper, but then halfway through the week it just got so boring I couldn't face eating them, so I did add a bit of ginger and a bit of chili because I am Indian, so you can't really expect anything less from me. So anyway, so I did it for a week and I stuck to just potatoes and I stuck to black coffee. I never have black coffee. I do have to have milk in it, so I did have black coffee. I do have to admit that on the last day, I was at the hairdresser's getting my hair done. As you can see, balayage, I love it. So I was getting my hair done and my hairdresser made me a coffee with milk and I just thought, sod it, I'm just going to have it. And I didn't feel guilty at all. But I don't think that one coffee with milk would have made a big difference in my weight loss. So after 5 days, I can report that I lost 4 pounds. So I think that's quite good going just for 5 days. But it's definitely not easy. It's really, really not easy. And, I did get headaches. I got a lot of low energy, so I felt tired quite a lot of the time. And I found I was falling asleep a lot earlier in the evening as well. So, I didn't end up going to the gym. So for somebody that probably doesn't struggle with the energy when they're on this diet, they can probably go to the gym and maybe lose a little bit more in a 5-day period. For me, I didn't go to the gym. I just stuck to the potato diet and I managed to lose 4 pounds. So it does work, but it's a hell of a sacrifice. And if you love your food, it's likely that you will struggle. One of the plus points definitely was that I drank a lot of water. I was craving water, and I hate drinking water. I'm really not a water drinker. I have to force myself. Sounds really silly, but I don't like the taste of water. I mean, that doesn't even make sense because it doesn't taste of anything, but I can't really drink water that naturally. So on this diet, I have to say I definitely craved water, which was a good thing. So it's obviously good for my skin. So in terms of beauty benefits, it definitely was good for my skin because I felt a lot more hydrated. But yeah, so I would definitely say it works. But it comes with a huge sacrifice. You have to be determined, and I did it with one of my friends who actually convinced me to do it. I wasn't even going to do it. She convinced me, and then she caved on the 4th day because it was just too much for her, and then I kind of ended up seeing it through to the 5th day. But if you can do it with a friend, it is a lot better, because we did find that we were just getting really ratty because we were just craving so many different foods, as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, that I was craving a lot of food, and it was just foods that I'd never even eat normally. So it was it's a big challenge, but the other good thing is that obviously I had no sugar in the whole week, so I'm really trying hard to minimize the amount of sugar I introduce back into my diet, and I'm going to try and keep that to an all-time low. Oh, one of the other things I definitely struggled with is I had a headache the whole way through, and I really couldn't shift it. So I haven't really heard many people say that they struggled with headaches, but I actually did. So that wasn't really much fun, getting through a 5-day period with a headache. As I've come off the diet, I don't have the headache, so I do think it was related to that. But again, it's just a short stint. If you want to have that boost of weight loss, like I'm going away with my mates, I can't wait, it's exciting, and we all just wanting to have a little bit of a boost to our weight loss so we can all feel fab in our swimwear. If you want to do it for that reason, or a cleanse, because potatoes are actually supposed to be quite good for your stomach. They're supposed to act as an anti-inflammatory, so even as a cleanse there, it's probably worth doing. Long term, I personally wouldn't recommend it. It's a personal preference. I think if I was going to do anything more longer term, I'd probably do the 5-2, because you are restricting your diet, but you've still got more choices, about what you can eat. But yeah, so it definitely works. Takes a huge sacrifice. And if you can get a mate to do it with you, then it's worth at least trying it and seeing if it works for you. But yeah, £4 loss in 5 days is not that bad. Bye.